What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here. You can call me Irish, and today you're going to be watching some Grand Bazaar TDM. And I know first question is, why are you showing us TDM? Nobody really cares about TDM. But like, that's kind of the topic of the video. But before I get into that, just wait till you see my character here. I look spiffy. I'm using the Berkut camo, or the Berkut camo. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but I'm using that for my soldier and my gun, and it's like this awesomely illuminous light green thing. It's like crazy looking, but I just thought it looked cool, so I'm specced out in all green today. And yeah, just that's out of the way. But TDM is kind of the subject for the video, like I said, because I find myself playing it a lot when I'm playing by myself, because as you've seen in my video that I posted a couple of days ago, every time I'm playing online, I get put in awful teams. I get trampled by 300 tickets, and like I can't do it that often. So it's not really an option. Like sometimes, like obviously, like I will if I have to, like, and I want to play a competitive game mode and play some objective gameplay. But a lot of the time, I just can't handle the stuff that happens to me. Like I mentioned it all in that video. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave an annotation on the screen to it. But yeah, so TDM, I play it a lot because I really enjoy it. Like, it's not just because of the whole fast-paced action like scenario and type, like that kind of gameplay. Like, I like that. I do prefer that. I like close quarters, the DLC and stuff like that. I'm probably in the minority there with that, but that's not the only reason I like it. Because I was thinking about it recently, and I was wondering, like, why would I prefer TDM over any like certain other game modes? And the reason that I came up with is because the TDM maps and layouts and like areas that you play in when you're not playing on the big full map, the TDM kind of the Team Deathmatch gameplay areas, whatever you want to call it, I seem to know them like the back of my hand, and like that's just, I don't know how that's happened, because I don't I don't make a conceited effort to like walk around maps and find out everything. But like when you play enough of Team Deathmatch, you kind of get the feel for where people are going to be. Like I can go onto No Shark Canal's TDM now and know exactly where like every single person is going to be, and I like that. A lot of people would find that boring and it's just like running around shooting people in the face, but I like shooting people in the face. Like, let's be honest, there's nothing bad about that. It's like a lot of people like the competitive aspect, and they like the challenge of playing up against a good team, and I like that too from time to time. But like for most of the time, and I don't think it's too weird to say this, I prefer to just go out there and shoot people in the face and get high scores and like help the team out, keep teammates alive and all that. I like all that, so like that's another aspect. But to go deeper into the map layout and knowing where people are, I was thinking about it, and I was like, when I'm playing like a conquest or a rush gameplay, it's very kind of random. Yeah, there's patterns, and like people like Rival X Factor, etc., like Level Cap, etc., do videos where they say, okay, here's where traffic usually is. But usually isn't really good enough, like, for me. Well, like, I don't know if good enough is the right word, but like I don't usually like usually, if that makes sense. Like, I like to know where people are all the time. Like, I don't want to be surprised by a guy hiding in a corner or hiding in a bush halfway across the map that will just snipe me, like, if he has a good shot. That annoys me. Okay, and I don't know if that makes me like a bad player or whatever like that, but it's just not something that I go for. So like, to know the TDM maps and like know the layouts and know where all the traffic is going to be, I like that, because it means that I'm getting in confrontations that I think I have a decent chance in. Whereas when I'm playing Conquest, people are spread out all over the map. You could be coming around a corner and there could be 3 guys there that you would never know about, and that's just like yeah, it's something that you deal with if you're playing Conquest with your buddies. But like when you're playing with your buddies, you've got a good team and your teammates are killing the enemy team, so there's less likely a possibility of them being in that position. But as far as TDM goes, like I know the positions for most of the maps that I play TDM on. With not just like, I'm not just somebody that plays 500 tickets Canals or not 500 tickets Carrick Island. Like, I play every different kind of like map. I try to get a good variety of maps in. It's actually really fun to go into an official DICE server, and they have like 100 tickets, 100% tickets. Like this server I'm in here is one of them. It's 100% tickets, and it's like a rotation of all the maps, like base maps and different ones depending on the server. And like, I know all these areas, so like I'm not getting surprised by a guy in a place that I wasn't expecting to be, like I do in the other game modes. And I don't know, that just makes it more enjoyable for me. Like that's like, I don't know whether I should even say like it's more fun, because I'm a Battlefield player. I should like Conquest and TD or Conquest and Rush, right? But that's just the way I kind of feel about it. Like, I love Conquest and Rush, like I said, with a team that I can talk to and communicate with. But when you're playing with randoms, it's too random. It's like, it's not something I enjoy. So like, I don't know. Like, how do you guys feel about TDM? Do you view it as just like a place to rank up guns or work on your gun skills? Because that's also another good point to it. Like, you can just go in and shoot things, and like rank up guns, work on your shot and stuff like that. That's another good aspect to it. I don't think it gets as much appreciation as it deserves. I mean, yeah, like hardcore Battlefield players will never really appreciate TDM, shall we say, for various reasons, but most of the ones that I'm after pointing out as I think they're good reasons, but a lot of people, Battlefield hardcores, is that a word? However, hardcore Battlefield players, they wouldn't really agree with that, and they'd say that's exactly why it's bad. But I don't know, I like it. I spend a lot of time there, like I said at the beginning of the video. If I did, I've had to record this like 3 times now. The phone rang and stuff. So yeah, but like, I don't know, I just enjoy it. And like, I don't go in and try to top the leaderboards every game with like the M16 or the M416 and go in and just rape faces. Like, I try to do well with random guns because it's a good opportunity. Like, if I want to use an M416 and like beast all over people, I'll try and do that. I'll like emphasize on try. I'll try and do that in Conquest or Rush. Like, there's no point going into a TDM, into a game mode that like people don't as a whole take seriously and like use serious weapons. Try it. Like, if you're playing and you're kind of stuck in a rut and you're always playing big map Rush games and big map Conquest games, take out like an LSAT or a HMG and or light machine gun, sorry, and try and do well in TDM, because it's not as easy as you think, like, to go in with a bad gun and still do well, even in TDM. I don't know, that's just something that was on my mind. I like TDM, a lot of people don't. I think I said TDM a lot in that video, but however, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.